What a beautiful start to today. The clouds are just awesome. Getting some breakthrough sunshine. Yeah, maybe it won't be as gloomy as I thought it would be last week. Starting to look like maybe we're turning into some decent weather. Hello everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Man, look how lucky I've gotten. This weather is outrageously beautiful. A week ago I was telling you how the gloom and gusts and horribleness is coming, and then bam! Look at this. It's outrageous. It's freaking beautiful as could be. Man, I got a feeling we may have a lucky winter this year. I hope so. Last year was kind of crappy. Last year was a lot of rain and super hot and humid. Oh man, I see lots and lots of mosquito larvae here on the lake. Like they're gonna be jamming with mosquitoes in the next month around here. Hate to be living around here at night. Today, I thought I'd talk about our vehicles. The things that take us around and get us to everywhere we need to go. Those wonderful modes of transportation that we absolutely love and, you know, give our loyalty to, worry about, and even name. Like you see on TV, Brad. I'm sure you've seen that commercial. Everybody knows a commercial with Brad. She loved that car so much until she ran into a wall. Our obsession with our vehicles is very interesting. What made me think about this is the parking lot. As you can see from the shots before, parking lot where I park is quite the high-end car dealership in a way. There's always going to be a Mercedes and a BMW, but they seem to be all the newest models. And like 2018, they got 2019s. And then there's this Maserati I see there, and, you know, a bunch of Corvettes. It's like my car, it's just a regular BMW, is probably one of the lower end cars you see in there. I've seen some Mercedes with letters I never even knew Mercedes did classes in. But we become spoiled with these vehicles. Granted, everybody that works or owns the businesses where I work, they're all plastic surgeons and, you know, very high-end specialists in oncology and radiology. But the thing is, they're spending some of those cars are $150,000, $125,000. That's just their car. Just imagine what kind of house they live in and what kind of toys they have to play with. Gotta be great. But I think we've gone too far. I think just a car that, when you turn the key, starts every time is the absolutely best car, no matter what the hood emblem turns out to be. I mean, I've had Cadillacs and I've had Oldsmobiles and I've had Thunderbirds, and my wife's favorite car, that Ford Thunderbird, 1976. That's one badass, pimped out looking vehicle. Even Elvis had one. But today, unless you got a European marker on your hood and trunk, and your car costs more than most people's houses, you're looked down upon. It's interesting. Like when I pulled in, people checked out my car when I started working here, and they looked it up and down, and I got them, all right, you know, it's the base vehicle in this lot. But now I feel bad for some of my coworkers. You know, a lot of them drive regular cars, big pick-em-up trucks are really, you know, a popular thing here. And what prompted me to do this was when I was leaving work the other day, I heard a couple of these surgeons talking to each other, and they were complaining to each other about the quality of vehicles that are now being parked in this lot. And it makes them nervous because, you know, people with normal cars are very careless for some reason, so they believe. And really, you know, their vehicles aren't important and don't carry the same weight as their Porsches and Mercedes and, you know, Maseratis. So they were talking amongst themselves about maybe talking to the owner of the mall and getting a separate parking area. It's like, man, I guess when you start making a lot of money, you just lose your freaking mind. They want, of course, they're going to want the best part of this parking lot, the part that's going to be in the shade most of the day. And they're going to want it gated, I heard them talking about. It ain't going to happen because the owner of the mall ain't spending a dime on that. He gets their rent one way or the other. But I just thought it was really interesting that even in cars, people tend to look down on you depending on what they perceive you're driving to be classy or common man. So, you know, I guess I lucked out because I bought a entry-level class car when I bought my last car, because I got out of hot rods. I used to only have race cars, which I'm sure would have freaked them out here. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you today. I found it interesting that, you know, we care more for our cars than we do our fellow man. And once we get a nice car, we want to be segregated from everybody else. We want them to look at it, but we don't want them to be near it. Very interesting. Just very interesting. Absolutely horrible in here tonight. And for some reason, she does not want to stay in focus. I'll just hold on to you like that. What a aggravating end to the day. I just came home to find that my cable service wasn't working. Lo and behold, I remember that they're adding these digital splitters that you're going to need for every TV to get it to work. And I ordered them and they never delivered them. So I called the cable company up and asked about going down there to pick some up. They tell me, sure, come right on down. We got them all here waiting for you. I get down to the office. Oh yeah, they got cable boxes for you. $7 a month for each TV. That's the only way to get their service now. I looked right at them, pushed the boxes back across the table and told them, you're fired. I'm getting rid of you guys. I'll just go to the next company that doesn't charge. Look, I got one box and I pay for that. But I got 4 other TVs. I ain't paying for 4 other boxes that I didn't need before and I definitely don't need now. So what I do is I fire you. I don't pay your outrageous hostage fee to have my TV service. I fire you and you make no more money from me. That's what happens. And I go to the next guy that's offering service without boxes. Problem solved, Spectrum. God almighty, and their service sucks. They got some nerve. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. It was really interesting way to end the day. And I called the girl on the phone and asked her and everything. And she told me, oh yeah, there's no fee, you know. But she said something that made me change, you know, made me think. She said, if those other ones show up, send them back. Otherwise, they'll charge you for that. I was like, I thought the splitters and stuff were free. Oh yeah, it's all free. Then what would you be charging me for? And then when I get to the office and they tell me, oh yeah, you got to pay for them boxes by the month. Every month we'll charge you. You can keep them. You're fired. The look on their faces was priceless. They haven't heard this, I guess, all day. But I ain't paying extra premium to have your service. I pay you enough now. What I do is fire you and hire the next guy. So that's what I've done. I've actually already set up my new service. I'll be coming to install it on Saturday. These guys are out of their minds. Anyway, thought that was interesting enough to share with you guys. Make a good ending to today's video, right? Just another crazy thing in the long line of crazy things. Anyway, with that being said, y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. It's right down there. I know it is. Hit the notification button. Love ya. Thank y'all. See y'all tomorrow.